Hey viewers, Michael Warren here from Essential Guitar Lesson, and let's learn how to play Of Wolf and Man on guitar by Metallica. So this is a great song to practice for your intermediate player. The solo can be a little bit tricky though. Now we'll go through the whole song and then we'll look at the solo at the end. We're just in standard E tuning here as well. If you like this lesson, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Songs and lessons uploaded weekly, and it really helps me out. If you're having any problems with the song, leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Or there's a song you'd like to learn, let me know. So let's get into it. So let's start with the intro. On guitar 1 is just playing an E power chord on 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we're just doing that for 6 bars. So we have an open E string, 2nd fret on the A and the D, and we do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you do that for 6 bars. When you play each one, put a stop after it. We don't want 1, 2, 3, 4. We want a staccato feel, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And it just does that for 6 bars. Guitar 2 comes in on the 3rd bar and it's playing on the and, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we're starting on another E power chord, but 7th fret on the A string, 9th fret on the D and the G. We play that once, then we just move up a fret, play that, so we're F power chord, move up another fret, F sharp power chord, move up another fret, our G power chord. So we're playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we go back to the E again. We play that again once, move up a fret again, our F, move up a fret again. Now this time we're going up to 2 frets, so we're coming up to a G sharp, so we're 11th fret on the A string, 13th fret on the D and the G, and we play that once. Then we go back to the E and we do the same as a start, so E, F sharp, G. Then we go back to the E power chord again, play that once. Now we're going to come back to the 3rd fret and we're going to bar that on the A and the D string, and we're going to play that 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, and then just end on an E power chord. So open E string, 2nd fret on the A and the D, and we just finish there. So we play that slowly for you. This is guitar 2. 2 frets. And up to speed there. And that's our first intro there, and that's what guitar 1 and guitar 2 are doing. Now guitar 2 just holds that E power chord, and guitar 1 comes back in with this next riff. So let's have a look at that now, and this is intro 2. So we're going to start this next intro 2 with a palm mute on the top E string, just open, and we're going to do a down, down, up. So pretty easy, we do that once. Then we go to our F power chord, so 1st fret on the E string, 3rd fret on the A string, play that once. And then our E power chord, open E string, 2nd fret on the A string. Then we do a palm mute on the open E string again. Then we're coming up to a B power chord, so 2nd fret on the A string, 4th fret on the D and G, play that once. Palm mute on the open E string again, and then a B flat power chord, so 1st fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the D and the G. So let me play that slowly for you now. And we just do that part twice, so up to speed. The next part changes slightly. We're going to do the palm mute on the E again, so down, down, up, and then the F power chord, the E power chord, so the same as the start there. Then we're going to do another palm mute on the E string 3 times, so down, down, up, Then we play the B power chord, so the same chord as we did before, and then the B flat power chord there. So we play that part slowly for you now. And we do that 4 times. So we do that up to speed there. So we put that intro 2 together for you now. So we have do that 2 times. Now new riff 4 times. Then we're going into our verse from there. So with our verse, we're just continuing with the riff we just finished. So and we do that another 8 times. So we have 4 in the intro and then another 8 times when the verse starts. Then the riff changes. We're going to do the same start part, our palm muting on the open E string, down, down, up, our F power chord, our E power chord, palm mute on the E string open, our B power chord, palm mute on the E open, and then our B flat. So the same as our intro 2, the starting riff. Now we have this little fill. We're going to pick 5 and 7 on the E string, palm muting, and then we're going to do on the A string 5, hammer onto 7, pull off to 5, pull off to open. So, and then we go back to the 5, slide up to 7 all on the A string, and then play the 7 again, and you can slide back there. So slowly. And we do that riff 6 times. So let me play that slowly for you. And again. And let me do that up to speed for you. So I'll just join those 2 riffs together. I'll do 2 of each there. So let's do that now. Now it does that second riff 6 times, and then we just go to the E power chord, so it's similar to the intro. So guitar 1 is just playing the E power chord, open E string, 2nd fret on the A and the G, and do that 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Guitar 2 is going to do the build up like we did in the intro. So E power chord, 7th fret on the A, 9th on the D and the G once, move up a fret, once, upper fret, once, and upper fret once. So, and that's on the ands again. And that's our verse. Now let's jump into our chorus. So our chorus, we're going to start with the open E string palm mute once, and then our B power chord, 2nd fret on the A, 4th fret on the D and the G once, and then our E palm mute again open, and then our B flat, so just moving back a fret there. Now it changes a little bit here. We're going to do 2 E power chords, so open E string, 2nd fret on the A, do that 2 times, and an F power chord, so 1st fret on the E string, 3rd fret on the A string once, and then back to our B power chord. And we're going to do that 2 times, so let me play that for you now. Now it changes. He does the open E again, palm mute. And this time we're going to come up to a C sharp power chord, so 4th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the D and the G, play that once. Palm mute on the open E string again, and then back to a C power chord, so 3rd fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D and the G, play that once. Now we're doing a similar thing, but we're moving up. We're going to go to an F sharp power chord. We're going to play that twice, so 2nd fret on the E, 4th fret on the A, come up to a G power chord, so just move up 1 fret, play that once, and back 1 fret. So do the open E palm mute again, up to our C sharp power chord once, palm mute on the open E again, back to our C. And then we're going to do a palm mute on the 2nd fret on the E string, and we're going to do our down, down, up, and then play a G power chord, so 3rd fret on the E string, 5th fret on the A string, play that once, and back to an F sharp, so just back a fret, and we do that again. And then we just play that F sharp power chord another 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, and then put a slide in there. So let me play that whole chorus through slowly for you. So I'll play that up to speed, but I'll come from the verse with that E so you can hear how it fits in there. So. And that's our chorus, and we also have a clean guitar playing there, so let's go over that now as well. So the clean guitar kicks in when he plays that C power chord there. So we're starting on the 10th fret on the D string, we play that once, the 11th fret on the G string once, and the 8th fret on the B string once, and then come back to the 11th fret on the G string, and we do that 2 times. And then move the D string up to the 11th fret, so we've got 11 on the D, 11 on the G, 8 on the B, back to 11 on the G, 11 on the D. Then we're coming up to the 9th fret on the B, we play that, 11th fret on the G, 8th fret on the B, 11th fret on the G, and then just go back to the start. 10, 11, 8, 11, 10, 11, 8, 11. So let me do that slowly for you. And let's try that up to speed now, just all arpeggio picking. That's the clean guitar under the chorus, and it does that every time he does the chorus. So then from there we have the chorus end 1. Now it's the same riff we've done before with our little fill in there. So our palm muting on the E string, our F, E, palm mute E, B, palm mute E, B flat, and our little fill. 5, 7 on the E, 5, 7, 5 open, 5, 7, 7. And we do that 2 times. So we've done that riff before, so let's play that. And that's our chorus end 1. Now our next verse just plays that same riff 4 times. So pretty easy, just continue that. So it's playing 6 times there. And then we just go back to the chorus, which is exactly the same as the chorus we just did. So after we've played the second chorus, the chorus end number 2 now is a similar riff we've done before, palm muting on the E string 3 times, our F power chord, our E power chord, back to the E palm muting again 3 times, and our B and our B flat. So we do that 4 times there. Now the last one we changed the riff we've done before as well. We're going to have our palm muting on the E open 3 times, our F power chord, our E power chord, our open E palm muted, our B power chord, our open E palm mute, and our B flat power chord. So let me play that end chorus number 2 now for you. So. And then from there we're going into the solo solo, so let's now do the rhythm for the solo. So with our solo rhythm, we're going to start with our open E string, palm mute, and same as we did before, down, down, up. Our F power chord, our E power chord. Then we're going to do one palm mute on the open E string, and then a group of 3, so 1, 2, 3, and again 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do that 3 times, so slowly. And up to speed. Then from there we're going to the G, so 3rd fret on the E string, 5th fret on the A string, do that 2 times. And then do a palm mute on the E string and do an F power chord, so 1st fret on the E string, 3rd fret on the A string, do that once, palm mute on the open E, and then do that again. So let me play that section for you because it does that 2 times. So. Then from there it changes a little bit. We're going to do our open E palm mute 3 again, our F power chord, our E power chord, our open E string palm mute, our B power chord, our open E palm mute, and our B flat power chord, and we're going to hold that there. Then we're going to come up to our C sharp power chord, so 4th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the D and the G, play that once, and then back to the C, so just back 1 fret, and then we're going to build up from there, so we're going to play that C again, go up 1 fret, go up 1 fret, and go up 1 fret, there. So let me play that little part for you now. Then from there we're going back to the riff with the fill in it that we've done before. So. And we do that once, and then we do it again. This time we hold that 7, and we're going to come back to a G power chord, so 3rd fret on the E, 5th fret on the A, play that once, open E palm mute, then go to the 3rd fret on the E string, do 2 palm mute, and then to an F sharp power chord, 2nd fret on the E string, 4th fret on the A string, and play that once there. So let me do that last little part slowly for you. So. So let me put that whole solo rhythm together. I'll just play that first riff once though. So. That's our solo rhythm, and then from there we go into the bridge. Let's tackle that now. So our bridge will start similar to the rhythm in the solo. We do our palm mute on the open E string 3 times. We play our F power chord and our E power chord. We do 1 palm mute, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we do that 3 times. Let me play that slowly for you. So you can hear the pattern there. Let's do that up to speed 3 times. Now from there it changes a little bit. It does the same start again, our 3 palm mute, our F power chord, our E power chord. We do 1 palm mute on the E and then a group of 3s, so 1, 2, 3. And there's a second guitar that comes over the top, does 3 palm mutes on the open E, does a G, so 3rd fret on the E string, 2nd fret on the A string, but we palm mute that. And then we do our groups of 3 on the open E again, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do 1, 2, an F power chord for 1, all palm muted, and then 2, E again on the E string. So just 1, 2 there. So let me play that little part slowly for you now. And up to speed. And then from there it just goes back to that first part, and we do that 2 times. So let me play that for you. I'll just do the top line once, and at the end I'll just play it once again. So we play that for you. And from there we're going to an F sharp, so just playing the 2nd fret on the E string, we do our 3 palm mute. We're going to go to a G power chord, so 3rd fret on the E, 5th fret on the A, play that once, and then back a fret, play that once, so an F sharp. We do our palm mute on the 2nd fret again on the E string. Then we come up to a C sharp power chord, so the same chord we did before, play that once, and then back to our C power chord. So that little part now slowly. And we're going to do that 4 times. So. Then from there we're going to a B power chord, so 2nd fret on the A string, 4th fret on the D and the G, we play that once, move it up a fret, play it once, up a fret once, up a fret, so we read it on the D power chord, then go back a fret, play that, so our C sharp power chord, D power chord, up 1 fret, up 1 fret again, and finish on our E power chord there, up 1 fret again. So let me play that section for you now. And you can put a slide there at the end. Now there's also a clean guitar playing under that, so let's have a look at that now. So this is pretty easy. We're going to play the 2nd fret on the D string, play that once, open E string on the bottom, 3rd fret on the B string, open G string. Then we go back to the open E string, 3rd fret on the B string, and then the 2nd fret on the D string. So far we have. And then just open E string, 3rd fret B, open G, B string again, 3rd fret, open E, 3rd fret on the B, and open G. So that last little part. So we play that up to speed. And you just do that 6 times there, and that's the clean guitar in that bridge there. Now there's also some little fills going on in there. One guitar is just doing the 10th fret on the G and doing a bend there. And it does that 3 times. And you can use your volume there, so you can hit it there and just let your volume come up and do the bend at the same time. Now that's one guitar. The other guitar is doing 12 and 12 on the G and the B string. Now that might be the delay from the solo, so then we just have a bend on the 15th fret on the B string, so full bend there. Then we have the 14th fret on the G string, we're going to play that, do a bend, and then play the 12th fret on the G there, so. And then from there we're going back to the B string, we're going to do a full bend on the 15th fret and pull off back to the 12. So a bend and release there, then play 14 on the G, 12 on the G, and then we finish with a bend on the 2nd fret on the G string there. So we have 14, put some delay on that and some effects. It's quite low in the mix there anyway, and you can use your volume as well if you want to. And then the little fills under the bridge. So after the bridge we go back to the chorus, and it's exactly the same as the chorus. We did the end just changes. So let me play that slowly. Our B power chord. And the same as before. Now instead of going back to that F sharp and playing it, it changes a little bit there. We're going to go back to our open E palm mute, our B power chord, open E palm mute, our B flat power chord. We're going to hold that there. Then we're going to come up to our C sharp power chord, so 4th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the D and the G. Go back 1 fret to our C. Then play the C again, move up a fret, move up a fret, and finish on the E power chord, so 7th fret on the A string, 9th fret on the D and the G, play that and slide back there. So let me play that chorus for you. We're using the riff we use with the fill again. And the last one changes a little bit, same start again. Hold that 7th fret. Then we go back to the G power chord, 3rd fret on the E string, 5th fret on the A string. Open palm mute on the E string, 3rd fret on the E string 2 times, and then back to our F sharp power chord, so 2nd fret on the E, 4th fret on the A, and then we just play our E power chord 4 times. So let me play that last little part for you now. And the second guitar comes in and does our E power chord, so 7 on the A string, 9 on the D and the G, move up a fret, move up a fret, and then just finish on the E. So that's all the rhythm parts of the song. Now let's tackle the solo. Let me play that for you, then we'll break it down. So we're going to start on the G string on the 4th fret. We're going to pull off to the 2nd fret, pull off to the open, play the 2nd fret on the D string and then the open G string. We do that 3 times. And then we're just doing that again. 4th fret, 2nd fret, pull off to the open on the G. Do the same on the D. 4, 2, open. And then the same on the A, 4, 2, open. So that's slowly. And then we do that again, but we're going to come back to the G and we're going to do that 2 times. So 4, 2, open, 4, 2, open. And we want to do that with a pinched harmonic. And then 2 times on the D string, 4, 2, open, 4, 2, open. And then on the A string once, 4, 2, open. So slowly. Up the speed. And then from there we're just doing all on the A string. 2 pull off to open, 3 pull off to open, 4 pull off to open, 5 pull off to open, 6 pull off to open, 7 pull off to open, 8 pull off to open, and then we do it 2 times on the 9th fret. So 9 pull off to open, 9 pull off to open, 10 pull off to open, 11 pull off to open, 12 pull off to open. So slowly. And then from there we're just playing the 12th fret on the A, the 14th fret on the A, and then on the D string 12, 14, on the G string 12, 14, then do a full bend on the 14, release, pull off back to 12 on the G string, and then back to 14 on the D string. So then from there we're doing a full bend on the 14 on the G string. We're going to do 12, hammer on to 15, pull off to 12 on the B string, and then back to 14 on the G string, and we're going to do that 8 times. That's quite quick, that. And we do that 8 times. The last one we do 12, pull off, hammer on to 15, pull off to 12. Then this time we're going to do 2 full bends on the 15 on the B string. So slowly. Then from there, this bit's a little bit tricky. We're playing the 12th fret on the E string, 15, 12 on the B, 14 bend, and then 12 on the B, 12 on the E, 15 B, 12 B, bend on the 14 G, 12 2 times on the E, 15 B, 12 B, bend on the 14, again on the G. Now on the B string 12, hammer on to 15, pull off to 12, G string 14, 12, D string 14, back to the G string 12, G string bend on the 14 and release and pull off back to 12, back to 14 on the D, 12 on the G and 14 on the D. So that bit can be a little bit confusing, so let me play that slowly for you. And up to speed there. Then from there we're barring the 15th fret on the G and the B string, and we can slide up to that. We play that 3 times. Then on the 17th fret, barring still the G and the B string, do a pull off back to 15. 17th fret on the D string, play the 15 again on the G and the B 2 times. And then 17, pull off to 15 on the D and the G, back to 17 on the D, back to 15 on the B and G, and then 17, pull off to 15 again, back to 17 on the D, and then 15 on the D and the G again, and then we're going to do a hammer and pull off on 15 to 17 on the G, and then play 17, 15, 17 on the D, and back to 15 on the G. So slowly. And up to speed. So then from there we have a little run. We're going to get 10th fret on the D, 8 and 10 on the D. Then on the G, 8, D, 10, G, 8. And on the G, 10, 8, 10. 8 on the B, 10 on the G, 8 on the B. Do a bend on the B on the 11th fret. 8 on the E string. And then 11, pull off to 8 on the B string. Bend on the 10th fret on the G string. And then 8, hammer on to 11, pull off to 8 on the B string, and then we're going into the bend on the 11th fret on the B string. And we can pick that about 13 times. We want to sort of stop starting there. So staccato on that. So let's do that little part slowly. to speed. Then do a release and let it come back down, and then 8, pull off to 5 on the B. And then to finish off, we're going to slide up to the 14th fret on the D string. On the G, go 12, hammer onto 14, pull off to 12, back to the 14 on the D. Then jump to the B string, 14, pull off to 12, and back to the D on the 14, and that's where we're starting again. So, and we do that 4 times, so up to speed. And the last little part, we're going to come back to the 14 on the D string, and then 12 on the G, 14 on the G, 12 on the G, 14, 12, 14 on the D, and then we're just barring the B and the G string on the 12th fret. We play that, and then play it again and slide back. So that last little part up to speed. And that's the whole solo. Let's do it one more time, up to speed. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.